go last since I've already just talked so much tonight. So let everybody else go and then I'll wrap up. Yeah, I think that'd be fair.
So we'll begin with Lester Patrick, who's written a book. And Lester, can you tell us about your book briefly and why people should buy a copy of his book today? I think everybody who hasn't got a copy should get a copy.
Sure, I'll be happy to. I didn't know I would do this, but I'm happy to. But first of all, my book is my autobiography, and it's the title of the book is Weak Start Unapologetic Present, The Journey Through Jim Crow, the Information Age to God. And it covers the weak start that I had in my early life, living between 3 households, some of the experiences that I had living under Jim Crow. I touched bases on some laws that were in existence during that time, such as the reckless eyeballing law being served at the whites only counter. And then I also talk about my long career in information technology industry, which lasted for around 42 years. I talked about attending North Carolina A&T, and I covered the Greensboro uprising, my military experience, some of my spiritual experiences with God that I go into some detail about. And people should buy this book because there are a lot of correlations between the things that I talk about in the book and some things that I see happening today. For example, our president has named the political things that are happening today, he's named it Jim Crow 2.0 or Jim Crow 0.2. And I think he's correct. One of the things that I tried to bring out, or one of the questions that I asked in the book, and one of the points is that some of the things that I pointed out could happen again in relations to one of the uprisings that I talk about, which is the Wilmington uprising, where lots of African Americans were slaughtered who had been elected into office, and they were slaughtered by white supremacists. Can that happen again? And the answer is it can. And we need to be on the lookout for those kinds of things that we can put a plan into place for. So there are lots of stories that I tell that I think encourage children. And one of the points that I make to children is that you should never allow anybody to identify what your goals are going to be. You are in charge of that. You create the image for yourself that you want, and you work towards it. And to adults, I say, we need to help kids. We need to help as many kids as we can. There's lots of opportunity to mentor to kids. And we need to step up to the plate and do that. So that's in a nutshell what my book is about. So I would highly recommend people to purchase it.
Very good.
Yeah, we would highly recommend the book. I'm in the middle of reading it, and I did not know about Jim Crow, so I'm learning every day, and it was really a powerful book. So thank you for sharing your story. I always say it's difficult to tell a story, so thank you for that.
One thing I'd like to, one thing I'd like to share with you and highlight, I've talked to Lester about this. It's also a book about personal integrity, and how you should stand up for what's right. personal integrity, your own, where you stand. And, other people will probably try to assault and attack your integrity, but your name is your name. And, you have to defend and protect your name, and what you stand for, who you are, and what it means to you. Because then, that's why it's important that you stand up for the right thing, and you be heard. Because you've got one voice, one life, and one opportunity in some cases to be heard that way. So thanks so much, Lester. I wanted to take that
Sure.
opportunity to share with that.
Sure, thank you for those comments.
Right. Very good. So
Our next presenter is Carol Brown, and she's actually, we're not going to use the word party, but we're actually going to have a little fun with her. And I'm going to get her slides up. So Carol, are you ready?
I am. I'm on my phone, so I'm going to do the best that I can. So,
okay.
yes,
good.
we'll work it out, right? We'll work it out.
We like phones.
Yes,
And they like us,
yes.
I think. Yeah.
Great evening, everyone. I really,
Can you
I
see
am
the
so
slide?
full this evening with everybody who shared. It's just, everyone's experience just moved me. It is such a blessing. I've been blessed this evening. Welcome. I am Carol A. Brown, Mary Kay Independent Beauty Consultant. Yes, and I just want to share a few things about Mary Kay that you may not know, or you may be interested. I teach skincare, aromatherapy, and makeup application. Okay, next, Claire, please. As you know, Mary Kay was actually a real person. She started this company on September the 13th, on Friday the 13th. We will be celebrating our 58th anniversary. 58 years we have been in a business, and we have more than 1 million consultants worldwide. Next one, please.
Yeah, it's just loading slow. There we go.
It is? Okay.
Yeah. There we
Yes.
go.
She, as you said, more than 50 years ago. And her
Wow.
mission was empowering women. And we also have the Mary Kay Foundation, where the mission is to help eliminate cancers that affect women. So they give research grants to scientists that concentrate on cancers that affect women, and also to end domestic violence. They have safe havens, and they give contributions, money to homes for women and children that are affected by domestic violence. And they will probably in a close to you that you probably would not even know of. Yes, they're making a difference. Next, please. Yes, everyone is entitled to great skincare, and that's my passion. It's not so much about the makeup. Someone said, oh, I don't wear makeup, but you have skin, and I think we all need to take care of it. We have right here, there's a Time-Wise Miracle Set, as you see, and you see a charcoal mask also, where the mask takes deep cleaning and removes the oils and impurities from your skin. There's all types of skin products for all types of skin. Your next one, Claire, please. We also have we're going to take care of our face, we take care of our hands. And we know that we're washing our hands more, and we're using the hand sanitizer more. And I don't know about you, but the hand sanitizer tends to dry your hands out a little bit. So we do have what we call the satin hand set, which has the hydrating gel. They have the satin smoothie refining shea scrub, and the hand cream. And once it's a skincare system, and we use that, and it keeps your hands soft and supple. And you also, I know a lot of us haven't been going out to get our pedicures, but if your feet looks like the one on the left, don't raise your hand, but you can also use that set to give yourself a home pedicure. And just like for your hands, you have it for your lips also, to keep your lips soft and supple and by us wearing masks, it may dry out our lips. So we have a scrub, a sugar scrub that we use for our lips to help to exfoliate the dead skin. And once we use that, we'll wipe it off with a wet cloth. And then we have our lip balm with vitamin A and E, and it helps to keep your lips soft and supple behind your mask. And all these products are gender neutral. Next, please. We have a gift to enhance. Like I said, I teach aromatherapy. We have so many scents, and a scent is personal to a woman, whether she likes something light, something heavy, something floral, something oriental. We have different scents for everyone. Okay, Claire? Thank you. And like I said, for everyone, we have gifts for men. We do not exclude the men. Men have to take care of their skin also. We have colognes for men. And one of our new exciting products is the beard oil. For those who have beards, it helps to keep your beard shiny and supple and softens it. And it has a beautiful mint smell. It's really, really nice. You owe it to yourself just to try it if you have a beard. And also, just take care of your skin.
Mhm. That shaving cream is amazing. There,
Thank you. Yes, our shea butter. And all kinds of gifts. You may need gifts for birthdays or anniversaries or graduations, or just to think of you gift. So you can contact me and we can get together, and you can just tell me what your purse says, and we can come up with a gift that you will be happy with, and your gift receiver will be happy with also. Thank you.
Or you can give them a gift certificate and they can pick what they want.
Yes. And you wonder how we can do Mary Kay. We do it on the face. We do it on the go, where people will try the skincare, the glamour, because Mary Kay, you try before you buy. And you can just have a virtual business, or you can go online to order your products. And one thing, Mary Kay has a 100% guarantee. If you don't like the way it feels, it smells, or anything, you can return it to your consultant, which is me, and you get 100% your money back guarantee, or you can find something else that you will be pleased with. And here are a few reasons why women join, and men, because we do have men also, men consultants, join Mary Kay. It's an amazing product. Of course, you're going to be your own boss. To earn extra money, of course, we can't forget that. To also win prizes for the recognition, okay? And okay, another thing for the tax breaks. We all want to keep a little bit more money in our pocket and not give it to our uncle. But yes, for the tax breaks also. So just think about that. Okay, Claire? Also, of course, we all know about the Mary Kay card. We know about the pink Cadillac. As you can see, the pink Cadillac is there, but we do also have a lot of other cars before you get to the level of the pink Cadillac. So everyone knows about a Mary Kay card. So that's another reason to join, start your business with the Mary Kay. And when you shop with me, you shop from your seat, not from your feet. You can go to my website and shop, and and shipping is free. Shipping and handling is free. Okay, so yes. And also you can start your own business if you would like. Start something beautiful. Right, we have an e-start. We call it a $30 holler. For $30, you can get your own website, you get your own training, and you get credit card and debit card processing for just $30. Also, you can also start with the full starter kit, which is the $130, where you get for $130. You also get the credit card processing and the products. You get over $300 worth of full service product, okay, that you can You can for that for just $130. Next, so if you want to start your business, your own business, or you know someone who would like to, that would be good, let me know. Okay. If you can share your interest level in the chat today, is A, is all right, let's get started, or B, book a time to get more of your questions answers, or C, you would like to be a client for me and I would be the best consultant that you would ever have. Okay. So I just want to thank everyone for that, and for just being on today. Put your name in the chat. You will get a $20 gift certificate to be able to use on any of Mary Kay products. So just put your name and your contact number into the chat, and I will get in touch with you. You will get your gift certificate. So thank you, everyone, for those few minutes, and I hope you enjoyed. But if you have any questions, you can contact me. Thank you.
Wow. Thank you so much. I always love Carol Brown's presentation. So I think we lost Regina. She was going to do Color Street, but I'm going to give you my quick 2 minutes, and we lost Donna will go next. But I want to just tell you a little bit about what we're doing really fast, if I may. Just take your time. So first of all, I want to thank all of you for sponsoring, supporting, attending. Without you, I couldn't do this. I really couldn't. And look how we have grown. We have grown significantly because of each of you. And thank you, Colonel Donna and Lester and Carol, for being sponsors and being with us for so long. So we now have a produced product. We have over 120 videos. Yesterday we had 15,000 people on our website. We now have a subscriber list that we put together, and Lester keeps asking me about these videos and when they're going to go on air. We should be airing now soon to our 50,000 subscribers. So we're very excited about it. And yes, Lester, I will get back to you this week about when all this excitement is going to begin. But it is beginning very, very soon. We've had almost 1,500 people that have gone through this process. And we have some amazing speakers that have come regularly and been with us for a while. So I'm really proud of where this is going. And we've started our in-person event. We had a really good event at Logan twice now, and they've both been pretty good. So I was trying to share this with you, but it's going into a circle. So anyway, I'll just come back. So we meet on the first and the third Monday of every month at 7 o'clock. And we've got 4 more conferences to go before the year closes out. And so the 30th will be import-export. And then we're going to do Asian Indians and Asians in America. And then in November, I'm hoping we can bring Lester over to North Carolina, and we can be on the North Carolina A&T campus. And Lester, I also want you to connect with Nancy, because Nancy is the chairperson for the HBCU for Wayne County. And so I'm volunteering my services to her to help her put some plans together to fundraise so that we can get some scholarship money going for kids. And maybe your book could be one of the fundraising items that we would do. And so for the African American Conference, we will be having a big, significant portion focused on college education and raising money for scholarships. So I'll be getting together with Nancy this week, and then Lester, I'll be getting together with you as well. And we're going to be getting that program going so that we can do some fundraising for Nancy, and then, work with your book as well. But I'm not committing to anything. We're just talking about it. But these are plans in the future. that we're working on. So Nancy, would you like to tell us a little bit about what you're working on? I know confidentially, none of this is set in stone, so I don't want to get into trouble and overstep my boundaries. But tell us your role with the HBCUs, and also tell us about the money you raised for the North Carolina alumni that you were working with, and the scholarships that you all gave out this month.
Okay, thank you, Claire. What it is, the Alpha Kappa Alpha sorority is a international organization, and one of our programs is HBCU for Life. We're promoting all of the HBCUs within the United States, and our local chapter here in Goldsboro, Epsilon Phi Omega, we have going with our international organization. We are trying to raise funds to send to our national office so that we can distribute the money to our HBCUs. And I do know that some of the A&T has been a recipient. Winston-Salem State, there are HBCU college and universities in North Carolina that have benefited. Our international president is also a president of an HBCU, Tennessee State University. And so that is what is going on. My local chapter, I am one of the tri-chairs, the three of us together that have been given the challenge of promoting the HBCU for Life program within the Wayne County area, and to help in promoting funds to add to the money that is being collected by all of our chapters throughout the world at this point.
That's amazing. That's amazing what you're doing, Nancy. Elton and I were on a task force for UNCF for raising scholarship money. So this is amazing what you're doing. Everybody, you really need to be paying attention. Now, one of the things that I'm working with Carol Brown, which might be interesting for this program, is we're working with hairdressers in the area. We will be visiting 3, I think on Friday. Donna, I don't know how much time you have on Friday, but I'd like to do 3 hairdressers on Friday with Mary Kay, and maybe we could come up with a thing that if you get your hair cut or your hair set that day, portion of the funds could go to Nancy's scholarship, or people buy Mary Kay products on a certain day. We could figure out what day. But we have 4 hair salons. We have a barber shop and 3 hair salons, and so we're working on a promotion to help them reopen, and then maybe we could get a hairstyle going on to fundraise as well. So just some old ideas, nothing set in stone. But I will be visiting these hairdressers this week. So if you want to come along and visit with us and meet them, then we'll connect, Nancy, this week, and we'll talk about what we can do with these hairdressers. So just some thoughts. I think every little bit counts. Yeah.
I want to.
Oh,
I want to add that we have 16 HBCUs in North Carolina, and our international office has given $50,000 to each school. And it's not this year. This is not just in North Carolina, but it's throughout everywhere. But I do know within North Carolina, the HBCUs, there's 16 of them, and that we have given $50,000 to each school through the contributions that each chapter has been able to give to the pot of money needed for our HBCU schools. So
that's pretty significant. I'm so proud to know you. That is pretty good.
Thank you.
Awesome. Yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah. So, so we, with this group, we have some opportunities to fundraise for that as well with Nancy, so that the Wayne chapter will have some funding. So if you have any ideas with your brand or your thoughts, maybe we could do a silent auction or something. share it with us. And if you didn't attend, but you're watching on Facebook, send us a comment or send a comment. Nancy, if they wanted to write you a check, where would they go?
Let's see. Let me find out Epsilon Phi Omega Chapter's post office box address, and they
Okay.
can send it there.
So on our next call, not today,
Okay.
the 20th, we will make that available as well. So I want to do something with Lester's book, maybe with Mary Kay. We can do some fundraising. So if y'all have any thoughts, write us a comment and tell us what we should be doing so that we can get some funding going to her so that these children can get some of the scholarship money
Right.
and that they can have a good time going back to school. So that's a very good project, and I really want to champion it. So thank you for sharing that. And we'll make sure we have the information if anybody wants to write a check or send funds to, we have where to go. So thank you for sharing that with us.
Thank you for
All right, Donna, over to you. Tell us about protecting ourselves and protecting our loved ones. And I'm recording. Should I stop? I'll stop.
No,
Okay,
that's
hold
okay.
Okay.
I'll keep it pretty brief. Lester, I see you have to go, so it was great to see you tonight. God bless you. Take care.
Thank you.
Well, I just wanted to quickly mention that September is kind of important. It's Life Insurance Awareness Month. It's an industry-wide phenomenon. It's not just unique to the company I work for, but it's just once a year to kind of focus on your insurance plans, figure out what you have, what you need, and make sure your family is aware of what your plans are. A lot of times when I sit down with families and I'm reviewing their planning, whether it's life insurance or financial plans, they haven't shared it with the rest of the family. So if something was to happen and there was some catastrophe, they really wouldn't know what those plans are. So if you've gone to the trouble to get a life insurance policy and have other financial plans in place, please share those details with your immediate family so that they know if you're not around where to find those documents and actually be able to execute things in the way that you want them done. I also strongly encourage everybody on the call, please, if you don't have a will, please get one prepared. Even a simple will is better than nothing at all. I think I've shared with you, when my husband passed away, he did not have a will, and it definitely complicated my ability to take care of things, after his passing. So don't put your family through that. Even if you think you don't have a lot of assets, there are going to be things at the time of your passing that need to be determined. And that's hard to do when you don't have the authority to do that, because that's what a will gives you, is the peace of mind knowing that you've left those instructions and that you know the people that are going to carry out those plans. So, but without those details, you've made it very hard for your family to conduct anything in the way that you want it done. It does two things. It makes it easier on your family, and it makes sure that things are handled in the way you want them done. Because even though you think that you've shared all these details with your family, but let's face it, at the time of someone's passing, things are extremely chaotic. Your ability to think clearly and take care of things in a rational and fully cognizant way, they don't happen because you're grieving and you've got so much stress on you. So just please get a very simple will prepared. You'd be surprised, it's not that expensive. And if anybody here doesn't have a legal representative would like me to help you find one, I'd be glad to do that for you. So, but going back to Life Insurance Awareness Month. So even if you have some life insurance, and whether or not it's with the company I work with or not, take the time to review what you have. If you'd like me to review it with you, I'm happy to do that. I do that free of charge just to help people know what they have and give them some peace of mind that they're perfectly set with the plans they have. If you don't have life insurance, obviously you should take care of that. And contact me as soon as you can, and we'll sit down and have a meeting about that. But even if you have some, be sure that at least in the month of September, put it on your calendar that you're going to take an hour out of one of your days coming up in the next few weeks, and you're just going to pull out that drawer and see what you got in that drawer and find that life insurance policy. Make sure you understand what's in it and how to contact someone. A lot of times when you buy a life insurance policy, you buy it and then 20, 30, 40, 50 years go by. And then you kind of lost track of what it is and who to contact. And I'm happy to review that with you and make sure that those plans are in good shape, and that if someone has to find them and execute them for you, that they know what to do. I know this is going to sound strange. Life insurance companies, except for mine, of course, they do tend to get bought out by larger life insurance companies. So the original company you purchased your policy with, it may actually be underneath a larger, different life insurance company. So make sure that, that policy you took out, 20, 30, 40 years ago, that it's still with the same company, and that you know what number to call in the event that, you need some help. So, and I'm, like I said, more than willing to sit down and go through what you have and see if everything's in good order, and help you to make that phone call to the company just to make sure everything is in good order. One of my clients near me that purchased a policy from me also had some existing policies with another company, and she'd purchased multiple policies for other members of her family. And she said, Donna, I haven't looked at these things in, 35, 40 years. My kids are all grown. I don't really, kind of understand who to call if something happens. So I said, let's pull them out of the drawer and look at them. And most of them were in good shape, but a few of them needed some assistance. So it's good to have a professional to assist you with it now, so that there isn't a crisis later on when something does happen. And I think, Nancy, you just indicated that you have to go, correct?
No.
Oh, you were just giving us the information.
Lester has indicated.
Just giving us the information. Lester,
So
Nancy was
Friday,
giving us the information.
Donna's
Get back to us.
gonna be in. Donna's gonna be here on Friday. This Friday, she's
Right.
gonna be in Goldsboro. So I'm gonna try and see if we can get to these hairdressers, Donna, on Friday. I know I've given you a lot of appointments, but I'm gonna try to do 3 more. And maybe we could think of doing a special event. Yeah, because she lives in Virginia, so when she comes here, we want to plan it. So I think if we do the hairdressers, let's plan something like an event, so we could have Mary Kay and fundraise and do something in the hairdresser, like have a hair week. So every week, and do life insurance. Tell me something about this life insurance month. Are they going to have talks and events? Is New York Life got a schedule of what's going on that you can share with us?
I'm not aware of anything right now that is an event that they're pulling together, but they are giving us a lot more materials to share with people. So I don't know if everybody here is actually liked my Facebook page, but I'll send you guys invites to that. And there will be announcements about things you should be pulling together this month to make sure that you're prepared and aware that, life insurance is an important step that you need to take in your planning, whether it's in good shape or you're not sure, you have none at all. But they don't have events, but they are putting out a lot of materials this month to help people, just kind of figure out what they need. And if they're set, then that's great. At least they, looked it over and they made sure everything was in good shape. But it's just a chance for people to focus on it at least once a year and make sure that they're confident with what they have. If there are events that we can be invited to, I'll let you know. But right now that I'm not aware of any. But I can certainly put on something unique this month when we do our 20 September event, do something surrounding that life insurance awareness month and feature a few things. So if that would be helpful.
Why don't we prepare a packet, even if it's just an email packet, now that we have constant contact, we can send them all a packet, that they can download. And so I'll talk to you about that. So what I'll do is I'll make sure that you and Carol have everybody's emails, and Nancy too, everybody's emails. So you can send them all an email with, Carol's promotion, and then Donna with your promotion,
Right.
and then Nancy, for your fundraising letter that we can do for, if people just want to send you a check, for your scholarship. So I'll be in touch with you all this week, and then we'll make a plan of what we want to do. Yeah. So we should do a big giveaway on the 20th.
And Nancy, I was very impressed.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we should. We should do a big giveaway. I was
Yeah.
just gonna say, I was very impressed with how much money that Nancy's unit has given to these HBCUs. $50,000 is a game changer. I mean, that's a
Yeah.
huge effort. So kudos to you, Nancy, and your unit for doing that.
Yeah.
That's,
No, let me,
I'm very impressed with that. Yeah.
Donna, let me make sure you understand.